Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. Having a lunch today. I'm very excited about it because I'm hungry. It's been a really nice day today. I know I was feeling a little down yesterday, but today my spirits feel uplifted. And nothing like a good night of sleep. Really, that's really what it is. So I have a sandwich here, and I have this spoon over here, but I have this nice little sandwich moment here with some hummus, and I didn't put any red onions on here, but I have green onions, so it's fine. It's all good. Um, I'm very excited to eat with you guys. You guys know I love coming on here and eating with you guys in between my little work breaks and stuff. It's one of my favorite things to do, which is why I was so sad yesterday when I nearly got bananaed on here for talking about a condition that people have that nobody should be ashamed about having. But I was just talking about comments and it happened. And I gotta be super careful, continue to be super careful. But soon, you guys will have my app, the rockmercury.com app. And I am super excited about delivering it to your app store. So we have some pita chips with my lunch today. But I'll be able to be more raw on my actual app. And you can also visit on my website too. You don't have to get the app. I want you to get the app when it comes out. It'll be launched early January. Early January. Hopefully the first week of January. That's the plan. It all depends on Apple. We're just waiting for Apple. We're sitting here waiting for Apple. Like, Apple, come on. Come on, Apple. Come on. Anyway, we have some orange juice to drink with this delicious meal. It doesn't smell like orange. There is orange in here, but it's just turmeric and ginger and all kinds of goodies in here. So we're gonna drink this. Very delicious. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Very good. I'm wearing white pants today. We had an appointment today with another what do you call it? Exterminator, because we have scorpions. We have actual scorpions in the house. We've already found 3 of them so far. 3 scorpions. Whew. And so we have a new team that's exterminator. That's the problem. When you live in a mansion in the woods, there's going to be some animals that be coming through. So it's just part of it. Thankfully, we have a new scorpion team that's going to help us stay rid of all the pests. I found the spider this morning, a big old spider in the bathtub, and a scorpion. So I'm like, and by the way, we've already had 2 different exterminators come here since we lived here. We've only been here since September. And it's only December right now. September, October, November, December. That's 3 months. Like, we don't need to be having these out here. Like, it's a mess. So we have a new team. So forget the old team. The first guy was really cute, though. But he came up with a spray can. He just sprayed outside and did, like, these little spray things. I said, okay, you're all set. And he was really cute. So I was like, okay, sure, come over again, come through. But I was thinking, like, we live in the woods, and this is a big old house. This is a huge house. And you're telling me you're just going to spray some cans around the yard, and that's going to stop the animals from coming and terrorizing us in our home? I probably shouldn't use that word just now, because I got to watch the words I use. Anyway, yeah, that was not the tea. So as cute as he was, we got rid of that team, and we have a new team, and hopefully they can keep us. But anyway, I brought him up because he liked the shirt a lot. He thought it looked like the Deadhead shirt of some band called Deadhead. Let me look it up right now. Deadhead Dancing Bear. Deadhead Dancing Bear. Okay, let's see what this is looking like. Oh, he thought it was... Oh... It does look like that. Oh, it literally does totally look like that. It's not that. Oh, it really does. That's what he... Okay. I get it now. I get why he said that. This is a dog though, but I get it. What's up, December issues? Says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. It's a bit Grateful Dead looking at a well. Let us see. You see? I'm not gonna show you the screen because I don't. Because you saw my tabs yesterday. You saw my tabs and you guys were like, "Oh, look at what tabs you're on. Look at your saved tabs." Shady. Not you guys. It was you, December issue. It was you, Shay. So you got to look up your own Grateful Dead image. But let's eat the sandwich. This has let's talk about the sandwich first. This one has like base bread, jalapenos, fresh jalapenos, hummus, tofurkey, like lunch meat, oregano, pork pot bellies peppers, like the special peppers, like $10. So good though. So it's gonna be a spicy sandwich. Fresh capri tomatoes, cilantro, green onions, and I think that's everything. Some rosemary. So it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah. Cracked pepper. Oh. Okay, girl. Yeah. She's good. She's very good. Ooh, she's spicy though. Ooh, she's a spicy gal. She is pepper hot. Yeah. Gosh, she's actually very spicy. I'm gonna sweat my weave out. All right, so I may have put too many peppers on here. I may have put too many peppers, but it is Peter Pipe the Pepper Popper Pepper. Let's see. Did you see the Janet Jackson TikToks I sent you? Said Shay. I did not, but I love Janet Jackson. And Janet Jackson, fun fact, she held me when I was a baby. My mom was friends with her. I love Janet Jackson so much. Even if I didn't know her, or even if my family didn't know her, like I love her. I think she's just the most purest celebrity. Her and Paris Hilton are like my favorites of like purity. They're like the purest celebrities, and Beyonce. They're like the holy trinity of purity. I love Nicki Minaj, but she's not pure. She's not pure. But I live for Nicki Minaj. But let's be real. Come on. That doesn't give purity. But yeah, anyway. I love Janet Jackson so much. I was just saying my holy trinity. Also, Rihanna's not pure either. She tries to pretend like she's pure. But how many of y'all remember when she was on social media before she, stopped being messy on social media? She used to say all kind of crazy things on social media, on Twitter and everywhere. So Rihanna used to say, ooh, she used to be going in on people. I'll never forget when she did that. It was funny to me, but she's not pure. I will say that Rihanna's Fenty, her Fenty Beauty, her Fenty fashion and beauty fashion shows she does, amazing. The best fashion shows I've ever seen in my life. Beyond the dancing, the production value, like the models, it's just every detail is perfection, and I have to give her roses on that. Fenty, like it makes me want to wear Fenty. She really went in on it. So, although Rihanna isn't pure, her baby's pure, and congratulations to her beautiful baby that she put pictures out of. And that's not me dissing Rihanna, because I love me some Rihanna. I'm just talking about purity right now. When I think purity, I think of like that kind of spirit of just like, oh, it's all just good vibes and sweet, like just sweet and wouldn't talk mess about anyone. Like, that's not her. But I love me some Rihanna though. I love listening to Rihanna. She's so beautiful. Her Fenty, if y'all haven't seen the Fenty fashion show, y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out. December issue says Rihanna used to tell the trolls to dot 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 alive themselves. I'm just gonna leave that there. That's what Shay said. I didn't say nothing, but I mean, who am I to talk? Who am I to talk? I've said a lot of things to the trolls. What can I say? I'm not pure either. Stephen Duke says, like us. She's not pure like we are. We're so pure, baby. So pure. Mm-mm. I don't know if I've ever been pure. I think since I was a kid, I was definitely definitely a bad kid. Tread lightly. Oh yes, I'm gonna be treading very lightly today, Stephen. I can't believe they did that to me yesterday. I was so upset. I was like, doggone, you can't say nothing. You can't say nothing on this app without getting in trouble for nothing. But it really does reorganize your brain. It makes you feel like it censors you. I used to curse a lot more in my regular life before I got on TikTok. And now that I have to censor myself so much on here, I don't curse as much in real life. Like, I changed the way I talk in general because of this app. And it's not what I wanted to do. So it does affect you. Definitely affects you. But it's weird. I see some apps, some TikTokers who go live who are so reckless. They are so reckless, they say whatever. And they don't get bananaed. Not at all. And they also show way more. It's insane. I don't get it. So the rules are definitely not the most fair, but it's just whatever. I have subscribers now. Thankfully, I love my subscribers, and so, oh my God, I'm sweating. I love my subscribers, and so I don't want to disappoint them. Lose my access to going live. Not me putting out a hair in my beard, trying to eat this sandwich. I just pulled out a beard hair. I hate when I pull my beard hairs out. I don't have a lot of them, but I want to keep every one of them. I can't believe I just pulled one out for a sandwich bite. That's a mess. Bro, that live I saw last night was wild. Did you send it to me? Or the one you text me about, I think. Oh, that's right. You text me about you messaged me about that one with the mother and daughter doing things they should not be doing, even off of live. Very disturbing. But I guess TikTok supports that. Hot mess. Stephen, I'm still traumatized. To be really honest, I'm traumatized by that Sandra Bullock and Ellen DeGeneres story. This is so crazy that that's real life. This world is bizarre. What's the story? It's a December issue. Well, you can look it up, but I'll tell you a part of it. Sandra Bullock is on Ellen DeGeneres talking about a special kind of facial treatment she gets that includes the ingredients from babies that are in Korea, and there's a leftover of a certain procedure that male babies forced upon them. I'll leave it there. And it's a real video. She really talks about it, and I just can't believe that this world is so sad, so disturbing. But yeah, and she gets it's like a vampire's facial, and so they like poke holes in your face, in your skin or something, and then they inject. It's just a lot. It's a lot. You have to look it up, bro. I will never watch Sandra Bullock again. I'll never support her again. I'm getting my Sandra Bullock tattoo removed. Imagine if I had a Sandra Bullock tattoo of all the people, just randomly her. I literally can't support her anymore. I cannot believe that she was just so nonchalant about it. She's like, oh yeah, I get this procedure done. December issue said it. OF. Skin. What the heck? That's what she said. It's a real thing. It's so spicy. Oh my god, it's so spicy. Ah, I'm burning. I'm actually really burning. I keep eating though, because I have fresh jalapenos and I have pickled jalapenos too. So I guess I deserve to burn. Well, Christmas is coming, you guys. I was going to go and do some Christmas shopping today, but the day has kind of shifted a bit. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to go today. A lot's going on. But I'm just so excited about my new logo. Mercury is a real international brand. It's been that, but now with this new logo, it's gonna be over the moon. It's about to be over the actual moon. Like, I'm so excited. Shay says you need some milk. I probably do. This sandwich is amazing. I just made it real quick too. It's really spicy, but it's very good. Right. Every flavor is on point. So, anyway, I did want to come on here and discuss more of the Megan Thee Stallion case. Oh my god, Steven says, new song Billy out on the 24th on all platforms. Thank you, Steven, but it's on the 25th, Christmas Day. It's coming out, all platforms. So thank you so much, Steven. Billy is spelled with an I at the end, B-I-L-L-I, by Rock Mercury, all platforms, Christmas Day, Sunday. It's not a very holy song though. It starts off, if he ain't a billionaire, I ain't checking for Billy. Bus, I can't even say any of it. Be so effing illy. God, I'm calling me. Got your man looking silly with his face in my A and his A up too. I see you late night texting what is A up to. I'm up too, and you down another N-word. A bouncing up and down like his name is Tika. His ex-boo smelled like poo, so I got honey and pot. I browse him and he calm. I don't waste a dot. He make me swallow a lot, cause you blow at your job. Bought a house with a lot in case a B trying to rob. Supper on black china next to the foyer. Lights dim like Kim during an essay. Got Yeezy on my tags, but it ain't for yay. Kardashian with my men, the way I switch about. No BBL when this A is out. If he ain't generous like a Jenner, then I Chris is cold. I'm daddy, but I'm momager on the low. You an O. So I pimp and slap shout. You doing great, sweetie, just poke that back out. Kit that lip like you ready for Forbes. I'm smiling like Kylie when I'm frauding the orbs. On my Kindle swindle when I walk the cat. Sorry, Chloe, you can't have your man back. It's Courtney B. So I Barker. A thick like a Parker, so I mow to the E to the where's my money. Sister dash real quick like the Easter bunny. Sunday lip service, Ray J had one wish. Sexy, can I lick one more fish before I peat in your mouth like a petri dish? Haven't kept up since Hulu. All these bees look the same like who you. Oh, I have to edit that. That was so hard to edit that. Oh my god, just now. This intro had a lot of curse words in there. But that's like the first verse of the song, and there's more to it too. It's such a good song. I wrote it myself. Oh my god, Austin the Mighty's in the house. Hey, Austin the Mighty. Thank you for the candy canes. You sent me eight candy canes. Thank you so much. Ooh, spicy. December issues like laughing at me. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to filter my songs. That's why I don't even make I don't make like a radio friendly version. I just make the explicit and that's it. It is what it is. Austin the Mighty. Using my God emoji. Y'all, I got really lucky when it came to my AI generated photos. Like, they came out so good. So many people don't come out well. But mine really came out well. And that's why I bought 1,900 of them. Oh my goodness, thank you. Hanging lights. Thank you, Almighty. Okay. So I want to discuss a little bit about the Meg Thee Stallion case. Because I did listen to Candace Owens and what she had to say about the situation. And Candace feels like Megan is an unprotected black woman being attacked by the media. And I was surprised. Because a lot of the media is thinking that she's lying on what she's saying, talking about. A lot of them think that, including myself. And I felt like she's a little shady, or a lot shady. I also think that Megan was one of the aggressors in the situation, which is why it all happened. But to hear Candace Owens, who's been watching the case, what's up, Holly Joe? Hey, Holly Joe, good to see you. Oh my God, some comments in his life have been filtered to protect the community. Somebody, whoever wrote that comment, write it again, a different way. Change the way you say it, and then say it again, because I definitely want to read it, especially if it got filtered. I definitely want to read it. So try it again, please. Anyway, but when Candace was talking about the situation, she was comparing it to situations like Amber Heard or Kesha and their accusations against these men who they said did something bad to them that they can't prove, and that they've been exposed for lying. And I thought that Candace Owens was gonna go the direction of saying that Megan was lying too, but she didn't. She said that these non-black women who lied on the name of these men, they don't get any repercussions. But Megan's getting repercussions and getting attacked after she really was shot in the foot. But I don't know. I feel like I hear Candace and I love Candace and I love what she has to say. She's a black woman herself. I get it. But eyewitnesses that were right next to the scene saw Megan fighting with Kelsey, which is her ex-best friend that was in the car with her and Tory Lanez, and the security guard. So it's like, we know that Megan loves to get her drink on. And then her ex-stylist, EJ, says that um, Megan had some weaponry of her own. So it's like, is she really the victim? She has her own weapons. She has what's happening? What is the situation? And they're saying that Kelsey is the first one to blick in the air. That she shot up in the air. So I don't understand why Candace thinks that we're not treating Megan correctly when so many of what she said has been proven to be lies. But then I also get where it's like this was attacked immediately before we even knew the truth. Megan was attacked, and people made fun of her getting shot in the foot. So I agree that that's problematic. You know, so usually Candace Owens tells the truth. She tells it like it is. I really respect her for that reason. I feel like she may be off on this one. Stephen Duke says she's lying. Tori is way too calm, cool, and collected. Even the songs she dropped about it. Why'd her friend plead the fifth? Exactly. Apparently, Tori was trying to defuse the fight. Was trying to get the weapon away from her ex-best friend Kelsey after Megan found out that Kelsey, no, Megan exposed that she was, intimate with Tori, who was Kelsey's man, because Megan set up Kelsey with Tori. Like she said, "Oh, you should date him. He's cute. Whatever." Da, da, da. Megan gets sick. Kelsey gets sick for a moment, and next thing you know, Megan's dropping that stallion on Tori, dropping that stallion, running that stallion through, up and down Tori. She's double his size already. It's just very shady. And now she's over here accusing him. Like, I can't even see Tory Lanez talking about dance, B-word, dance, and shooting at the ground. Dance, B-word, dance. Like, what? That don't even sound right. Now, I will say people do all kind of things when that bottle's involved. When that bottle is involved and that liquor gets to pouring, ooh, people do some things that they would never do. That they say they would never do. So, thank you, Flower Bud. Flower Bud's over here sending some gifts. Oh, really? Is that right, Flower Bud? Flower Bud says something very, very not TikTok friendly over here on my other live. But thank you, Flower Bud. And we'll get to that later. Oh my goodness. What's the tea with the bodyguard going missing to the December issue? Yeah, that's... Why her bodyguard go missing? What happened to the bodyguard? Is he safe? The crazy part is that he's implementing himself. If he's missing, like he was supposed to be making a statement, and that's like, it's like contempt of court or something, right? Like that's like illegal to not show up to court, especially in a case where a man's life is in danger, like his livelihood is in question. He may be in prison for over 20 years if this case goes a certain way. So, where is the bodyguard? All of a sudden, he's gone out of nowhere. I'll tell you one thing. I've worked with a lot of bodyguards because I work with celebrities all the time in LA. Not out here as much in Houston, but when I was in Los Angeles, I work with a lot of security guards, and they're very reliable. They're on it. They answer the phone right away. Otherwise, why would they be bodyguards? Like, they're very predictable, very dependable if you get a good one. So I don't understand. Like all of a sudden he's gone, out of the blue. He's just gone, nowhere to be found. No. No. He said, or they didn't want him getting cross-examined by the defense. I mean, I can see that being the case. I can see that. But we're talking about this bodyguard is doing something, like, unless he's really got kidnapped or something, if he's like really gone and he's like really like not, like he's actually out of his own will, like kidnapped somewhere, that's the only way to protect him from this. Like he can't not show up to court. Like he was subpoenaed in. Whatever. He had to be there. Legally, you have to be there to testify. So even though he wasn't on the scene when this happened, the security guard was wait, hold on. No, because Kelsey texted Megan Thee Stallion's security guard that Tori had, shot. The shots were fired. And so the security guard wasn't there. If he got texted, he wasn't there. He was nearby, probably. And Calabasas is a rich area. A lot of my friends live in Calabasas. I'm there all the time. Well, I was there when I lived in LA. It's a very rich area. Like people don't. If somebody hears any kind of loud noise, they're stepping out their front yard. They're like they have cameras everywhere. There should be more camera angles. There's a lot of this case that's really sketchy. But the most sketchiest part is what Megan's saying. Megan said that her and Kelsey had a bump. They bumped, meaning that they had like an altercation. But she didn't like go into detail about it. But the eyewitness that was right next to the case, like right next to the car when it all happened, the truck, SUV, they said that there was a real fight and it was like everybody was fighting everybody, and a security guard came out. Tori's security guard came out trying to help and like, stop them from fighting as much. And like Kelsey grabbed the weapon, and it was just he was saying he saw it all from 10 feet away. You know how close 10 feet is? Hold on, let me show you how close 10 feet is. All this stuff in my hands. 1, 2. Look, my bed is all a mess. My bed's a mess. That's not 10 feet. I feel like 10 feet is like closer than my bed is. I think my bed is like more than 10 feet away. Like the headboard of the bed. Like, that's not that far. So he saw everything. He came out and saw everything. In that area of Calabasas, the part where they were in, those houses are a little closer together than the other areas. Like some parts of Calabasas have big old houses that are a lot of acre between. Not acreage, but like more land. I don't think there's any acreage over there unless you're in the gated area. The Hidden Hills area. But yeah, he saw it all. And he said that they were all fighting. So why isn't it Megan being honest? And how dare Kelsey plead the fifth when her ex-best friend got attacked? This is a messy situation. So all that to say, Candace Owens, I understand what you're saying. I get that you feel that Megan's being done wrong by the media. Sorry, there's a little fruit fly over here. You feel like Megan's being done wrong by the media. I have to say I don't agree. I think Megan is getting the karma she deserves for being an opportunistic, fabricating horse. Without the S. So, we'll see what happens in this case. I'm not believing him, but if it was true, I do feel bad for her. I would feel terrible. If it came out, a new angle came out, and we really saw that what she's saying is true somehow, I would feel really bad. I have to really question a lot of things. Like, dang, did I really maybe racistly think that what she's saying is not true somehow, even though I'm black like her? But did I somehow like just think that this, I don't know, but I'm also in the industry, so I know people who know her, who work with her. It's a small town. Hollywood is so small, y'all. Y'all don't get how small it is. To find people who are reliable, who aren't on substances, you can depend to actually show up to work. It's a small circle. You see the same people over and over again for every celebrity. It's crazy. So, Megan has done a lot of shady things. She's moved very shadily. I think she brought this to herself. Even if what she's saying is true. Even if she still brought this to herself. There's been allegations of Megan not paying people, of Megan being a violent, alcohol person. I don't want to say the word because I don't know if that's going to be messed up too. There's been all kind of allegations out there of how she is to work with. And so it's like, girl, I don't know. Bro, the Sony label that she signed to, and the Rock Nation, like, there's a lot of power there. There's a lot of reason that they would want this case to go a certain way to protect their investment. But if she gets caught up and has falsely accused Tory Lanez, her career is done. Her career is over. People are starting to wake up to the hashtag movement. Hashtag me too, baby. Hashtag me too. People are starting to wake up to the corruption of that movement. I'm not saying that every story isn't true, because some stories are true, but there's an agenda behind that movement that isn't as innocent as it seems. Steven says something very important. Steven says, but I can't make sense of why she'd go through all of this if she was lying. It's all weird. And that leads me to another subject. The lengths people will go to protect themselves. When you lie so much, it can become your truth. When you lie so much, and you get swirled into a lie so deeply. Also, how many drinks has she had that day? Maybe she really believes that. Have you guys ever believed something that wasn't exactly true based on how many drinks you had that same night? You're like, yeah, I went to the club. I looked good last night. I was twerking. Having a good old time last night. That's right. Meanwhile, your friends who are there with you are like, girl, you blacked out yesterday. You had some drinks, you blacked out. You fell over the bar table. You started a fight with everybody. You were a mess. The police were called. All kind of stuff. Hold on. Hold up. The police were called. It was a mess, girl. It was a mess. So spicy. So I wonder if she really remembers what happened. Because when you black out, you really do black out. I never forget one of my friends was just drinking. I didn't realize he was blacked out, but he started making out with this like very unattractive person. Very like, what? Not even his type. And I was like, okay. And they're making out for a while. Even when we were leaving the club, like the person was trying to follow us and come with us. I was like, no, I don't think this is, we don't know you, you need to stay here. Very unattractive. Sure, they're a nice person, whatever. Maybe they were nice, I don't know them. But if my friend wasn't sober-minded, there's no way he'd be making out with this person at all, for sure. The next day, I brought this up. I was like, you were turned up yesterday. You were over there making out with this person that looked like, I won't even say what they looked like. They just looked like anyways, just not attractive. And they're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't remember that. I remember that. They had no recollection. No recollection of this moment. Of these multiple moments, because they happened multiple times. I was like, ooh, okay. So spicy. So, people black out sometimes, and they have a different remembrance of what happened. And if you're coached enough, and if you're part of the Illuminati enough, and brainwashed enough, then you can remember a whole story that didn't even happen. So, I'm not sure why she is sticking to the story when all the evidence is coming the opposite. What's up, Plum? Good to see you. How you doing, Plum? I'm burning up for my spicy sandwich. Ooh. I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire. Talking about the Megan Thee Stallion case and my opinions on it. But yeah, really sketchy, super sketchy stuff. I'm wonderful, just heading to work. Enjoy work, Plum. You better work. Send me to me, Work it out. I gotta do some more work after I get off of here. More uploads to make. Megan Thee Stallion, girl, give me the tea. The tea is, I'm still not thinking that she's telling the truth, but Candace Owens feels like she is telling the truth. That Megan Thee Stallion is telling the truth. And so I'm kind of like back and forth on it because I know Megan doesn't usually, Candace Owens doesn't really make statements unless she's looked deeper into the situation. So I'm just wondering why she believes that this is the truth, but yet she was calling out Amber Heard and Kesha for lying on men in the past. So I don't know why she believes that Megan's telling the truth in this situation. And I do believe that Megan aggressed the situation, her being shady and sleeping with Kelsey's man. I think that Tory was in a bad space. If, let's just say theoretically too, because it came out in court that Tory Lanez was intimate with Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey. The only two women in the car. The other person in the car was Tory Lanez's security guard. Why would Tory shoot at somebody who he is intimate with in front of another person he's intimate with, who are fighting each other over him? Because they just found out that both of them are on the same guy. Like they're both on the same, they're both effing with the same man. But the worst part is that Megan set Tory up with Kelsey, so it makes it even more shady. So why would he shoot at someone who he's intimate with in front of the other? Like that doesn't win. That's not a win for him in any way. Now he's losing two of the people he's intimate with. It's sketchy. Plum and Kelsey hasn't really came out against Tory. I mean, she hasn't really said anything that's too much against him. So, Plum says, "Let's let it drop." What did it say? LSTG. If I got to drop Megan as a problematic artist, I'm about to delete her music. Ooh. If she gets convicted, yeah, if she gets, I mean, I already dropped her. I don't. Her music is already. I was ready. I was ready to delete her music before this happened. Let's be real. Um, just because it comes off inauthentic. It's not that she's a bad rapper. It's that she's just very predictable and it's not authentic. It doesn't come off interesting in any kind of way. It's just very basic music. She's like a plant, like an industry plant, just like Cardi. December says, I wonder what Meg's current man is feeling about all this. What's his name? Party? Yeah, Partisan. Mm-hmm. Party is probably just so embarrassed. He's like, what in the world? What kind of stallion did I just mount? What type of horse am I out here riding? This is a wild horse. Party's probably in his house talking about wild horses can't keep me away. Wild horses. He is probably just having a whole breakdown. No, poor Party. But that's his fault. Because Meg Thee Stallion's over here with the baby too. She with everybody. Meg Thee Stallion's for the streets. The fact that Meg has a Grammy too is just... Grammys are a joke. The second that they've disrespected Nicki Minaj after all these years of owning and running the industry and having major hits consistently, the Grammys are just a bigotry, a joke of bigotry. Like they're just so fake. I know people. I had a person who was part of the Grammy board who lived with me. I let them live with me. Like, I own the place, but she was on rough times. And I let them live with me, and they were corrupted and toxic, this person. And these are the people that we care about their opinion enough because they give award shows. Like, these people would be broke behind the scenes, y'all. These magazines, these like labels, like so many of these people who you think are like on top of everything, they're really broke and they're really dusty in reality. So I don't even care about the Grammys. I think they are the biggest joke. I think they should be canceled. Nobody should even care about them. And of course they give Megan a Grammy, and they give Cardi a Grammy too. Hilarious. Like, are you serious? Plum says, kinda ironic how she has an album called Good News. Child, this is bad news. Her whole life is bad news. Like, it's really a mess. I feel bad for her. And the thing about it is that the industry gets people who are very impressionable, who do whatever it takes for whatever, and they just weaponize them against the industry or against, like, just to make money. They just basically put them out on the stroll. They put them right out on that stroll, tell them, work this corner and get my money back to me by midnight. You know, that's basically what they say to them. And Megan's just one of them. It's not like she's that big of like a difference of any other artist. December says, my aunt is on the Academy, and she said it's the same folks making the same decisions. Exactly, December. Like, Shay, it's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, we respect her. We respect their opinion somehow. Like, the way they did Nicki Minaj is so dirty. So, I'm over it. And I mean, they disrespect Beyonce too. I mean, they gave Beyonce a lot of Grammys, but it's just still, like, there's so many moments where they disrespected her. And why do we care? Like, these people, who are these people that we care about this trophy? We can go buy, these people can buy their own trophies. And you know those trophies aren't real gold. Those trophies are just painted metal. You can make your own doggone trophy. Like, are you serious? Like, why are we doing this? Why do we care? But they like these awards because it supports in their ability to market for for their album to sell even more and for it to be streamed more. Oh, it's a Grammy Award winning song. Let me go hear it. Let me go hear this. Oh wow, it's Grammy. That's such a good accolade. Oh wow. No, it's trash. Actual trash. You know, my favorite thing ever was when Kanye West R. Kelly'd onto his um onto his Grammy. He put it right in the toilet and he R. Kelly'd on it. And I just was like, wow. That's what it deserves to be. But I know Kanye, and I know that he washed that Grammy off and put it right back on the shelf. I know he didn't throw it away after that. I know he washed it off. But it still was hilarious to see that video. All their sentences start like that Grammy Award winning blah blah blah. Exactly, that's right, December. Steven says, and use it for 2 hours of pushing political agenda. That's right. It's the worst show to be to. I've been invited to the Grammys just to like be like to be in the audience or whatever. I never want to go. I've always turned it down. I'm like, I'm gonna go sit there and watch this boring show. I don't care about these celebrities. I can work with them. I already work with celebrities. I already know these people. I've been to their houses. Like, why do I need to go to a show to watch them all get dressed up and be like, I hope I win this award that nobody cares about, that nobody should care about, at least. And use it for 2 hours of. I love Nicki as an artist, but I heard she's doing stuff too, and I'm like, I'm a chill back here. I mean, I love Nicki Minaj so much. Um, I know that I get what you're saying. I understand that there's some stuff happening behind the scenes for sure, but I mean, what can you do when you're in the industry? Like I feel like she's one of the realer ones than the other ones. Like she sits back too. She sits back and chills in her own zone. But she makes some moves behind the scenes for sure. Like she got mad at me for a video I made a while ago. Back when the allegations first came out about her husband, and I was very upset. I made a video and she was not happy with my video. But I deleted that video, and I honestly regret that video because I believe that the Nicki hate train was like, I feel like the Nicki hate train was just so fictitious, and they really twisted that story a different way. Like that woman Jennifer Howe, or whatever her name is, she I think she's very fraudulent, and so I wish I didn't do that video. Looking back, but at the time I didn't know. At the time I was just going by what I was told. So Plum says she has been working really hard. She's been in the industry for over a decade. That's right, she sure has. She sure has. She's the queen of rap, and she has changed music forever. Like, I love Nicki Minaj. Like, I'm very thankful for her. She's my favorite rapper for sure. I listen to her all the time, so I feel like the Grammys have just disrespected her. I know they were mad at her for performing that song. At the Grammys, they're mad at her for performing when they told her not to perform last minute. So, but this is too far. They're taking it too far. Like it really be just these random men in the industry. These how you doing men. These random how you doing men who are also part of the Star David community, who just try to make examples out of black people in general, black artists. Like it's disturbing. Like I've been behind the scenes of this for so long. It's just that's why I'm so disillusioned by all of it. I'm so jaded. I'm just like over all of it. I'm like, are you serious? Like this whole Megan Thee Stallion case is interesting to me only because I'm wondering how it's going to turn out, but I'm not surprised. I'm just more like, is Tory really about to lose 20 years of his life to a lie? Like, what's really going to happen with this case? And what other details are going to... It's like better than TV. Like, what other details are going to come out from this? You know? I'm very curious. We're all good. Plum says I'm still waiting for an Ariana Grande and Nicki to do a collab album. Ariana. I like Ariana Grande. She's funny. Um, yeah, I like her. Also, by the way, this is the last minute. I know I shouldn't like Mariah Carey because I'm a Nicki fan, but I do love Mariah Carey too, even though they feud. And I love that song. Up out my face, boy. Up out my face. What Nicki and Mariah Carey did together. Oh, I love that song so much. Anyway, they're feuding and they're mad at each other. Whatever. Who cares? But that how you that All I Want for Christmas, that Christmas performance she did, Mariah Carey looked amazing yesterday when they aired it. Oh my gosh, she looked so beautiful. She had her kids up on stage too. She had the whole like New York, the Rockettes were there. Like it was just such a beautiful Christmas special. I'm not even a Christmas person like that. Like it's cute. Like we have a tree and it's like we'll do gifts and stuff, but it's like whatever, you know. I'm just not like, oh Mary, let's be extra happy. Oh my gosh, you know. Let's see if there's any Christmas filters, by the way. Hold on. I feel like I need to talk about this Mariah situation with the Christmas filter on. Yes, oh my gosh, some mistletoe. Mistletoe. What's happening? Oh, I can do all of these? I can have everything falling. Oh my gosh, yes, Mariah. This is how Mariah Carey's concert looked. It was just everything, like, it was just so Christmassy. And I loved it. I didn't watch it all because I kind of went in and out. I was watching my nephew. But I just really appreciate it. And I recognize her as the queen of Christmas. She really is that girl. What is this? Tap to upload photo. Let me upload photo. What in the world? What in the world is this? Hold on. Oh! That's what they think I look like? That's what they think I look like? Are you serious? That's like a villain. How dare they? Oh my gosh. How rude are them? I mean, what? Okay. Not me trying to push buttons. Oh my god, you're trying to push the buttons too? Hold on, I just saw that filter. I didn't know what it was. I'm trying to find out the Christmas one. What is this Christmas one? Ooh, oh my god. This is Mariah Carey's. This is how her makeup looked yesterday. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. Baby. No, she was giving, like, she really looked the best of her life. Yes. Well, not her life, because she really was giving it when she was young. She was really giving it back then. Oh my gosh. But she still looked beautiful. Is there a Santa Claus filter anywhere? New Year. There's like a New Year one. Okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oop. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay, we're back. So I love that filter. That riff she did, it's time. It's time. I can't even think to do it. I can't even like get my mind ready to like even hit that note. It's time. I'm hitting the note. That's the note. I hit it. Y'all just didn't hear it because it was too high for you guys to hear. TikTok couldn't even handle it. It was too high of a note. They're mad about it. Oh, that's the manga filter. Okay, I see. I love that filter. Yeah, that was fun. But alright, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. But just shout out to Mariah Carey, the Queen of Christmas. All the people who were haters, who were talking about she can't trademark the Queen of Christmas. Yes, she can. She is the Queen of Christmas. So anyway, rock on, Mercuryans. I'm gonna go take a little walk to the lake for a moment, and then I'll come back and do some more work. But thank y'all for being here today, and I will see you guys on my next live. All right, thank you, Plum. You're so sweet. Sending love your way too. Thank you so much. Love the kindness. Hope you have a great day at work. You should be at work already by now. You've been on here for a second. I'm just saying because you probably heading to work, so you probably be almost there now. But thank you. Bye, you guys. See you soon.